What's up, everybody? Welcome to a new episode of the Tendo Show. We've got a lot to talk about tonight. We are going to talk about tons of stuff. We've got announcements to make. We're taking a trip really soon. We're going to talk about that. And stick around. It's going to be a good time. But first, we're going to talk about The Mandalorian. Now listen, mild spoilers ahead, okay? Not major spoilers. These spoilers, you're probably going to already have had them spoiled, is what I'm saying. And of course, I'm talking about Baby Yoda. First of all, I didn't know how much Baby Yoda I needed in my life. I did not expect Baby Yoda to show up on The Mandalorian, and then it did, and then I cried, and now all I want is the rest of everything Star Wars ever to just be about Baby Yoda. But what we're going to talk about today on this episode is specifically where Baby Yoda might have come from. Now, there's some obvious guesses that we have, like maybe Yoda and Yaddle. You remember Yaddle from the prequel trilogies, the female Yoda creature? Maybe her and Yoda did one of these and produced a baby, and that's what it is, and they sent it away to be hidden somewhere, and that's it. Maybe the story's that simple. But I have some more complicated guesses. First of all, maybe Baby Yoda is a Horcrux, right? Maybe Yoda murdered somebody, and feeling so guilty, it tore his soul in half, and he placed half of his soul into another creature, and that's Baby Yoda. Makes sense, right? Because we all know that Harry Potter and Star Wars and Lord of the Rings, they're all in the same universe, right? So it totally makes sense. It checks out. I have another theory that's a little bit more wild, but I really subscribe to this one. I think that maybe, just maybe, Yoda actually had Benjamin Button disease, and he's aging backwards. What do you think about that one? Maybe he was just too embarrassed to tell anybody, and, you know, he didn't really die and become a Force ghost. He's actually alive. He's just turning into a kid. That's a little bit wild. But really, I think we can all agree on this last theory. I think that maybe Baby Yoda was just a marketing ploy for Disney to make $1 billion off of Baby Yoda toys. And I know this to be true because I will be spending money on Baby Yoda toys. I think we can take that one to the bank. Let's move on. Let's talk a little bit about Tesla. Is anybody else excited about this Tesla truck? I personally am. I think that this truck looks like something straight out of a movie that I've seen, straight out of Blade Runner, straight out of any futuristic movie. I love that it's not round and that it's triangular. A lot of people are going to hate it, and that's fine, but at least we can laugh together at what happened when they announced it. If you didn't see it, you need to go watch it. Elon brings out this dude on the stage, and this dude has a metal ball. And Elon says, this glass is bulletproof. It is shatterproof. And this guy he brings out just launches this metal ball at the truck. And right there on stage, of course, the glass shatters.
Oh my. Well.
And it was super awkward. It was super hilarious. And then to make matters worse, they said, all right, let's do the back window. Let's just drive this one home. Dude gives it a softer wind up and gives him one of these.
Oh, man. It didn't go through.
Smash. Window all over the place. And then what ensued afterwards was hilarious. A lot of awkwardness. It was a fun time. But I'm still excited about this truck. What do you guys think about it? Now, let's wrap up this little conversation by talking about young kids getting paid millions of dollars to play video games. First of all, what world is this? Second of all, what would you do if just 2 months ago you were living in your mom's basement and then today $2 million hit your bank account? What would you, I'm not talking about, oh, I would go invest it in this and put it in the bank. That's not what I'm worried about. I'm talking about that moment. What would you do in that moment? We'll talk about that again in a minute because I want to talk about this kid named Hootie. Where'd you say it was from, Patrick?
South Korea.
A South Korean young man. He's in America playing video games, yes? And he gets offered a deal. Now, this is a bit allegedly. There was actually some controversy around this, and there's a lot of people that actually think that it's going to tear esports apart if kids keep getting these contracts because the money's not exactly there yet. They're kind of preemptively paying kids bigger bucks to... People are making gambles with their money to pay these kids to come play for them. So it's not exactly 100% verified exactly how much he got, etc. But allegedly, this kid got $2.3 million into his bank account, and it's a salary, which is important to understand. He's being paid for 2 years worth of playing video games, essentially. Now that's different because a lot of you might have heard about Bugga. Bugga was a young Fortnite player underage, and he won a $3 million pot at a Fortnite tournament. And that was wild. Even then I was like, well, what would I do at 15? I think he was 15 years old, 16 years old. What would I do at 15 if $3 million hit my bank account? Well, first, of course, some taxes would have to be paid, but still, $1.5 million in my bank account at that moment when it rolls over. I'd have to go buy a cheeseburger or something. There'd have to be the first thing I buy with my million. I'll save some of it, whatever. But what would you do if just you played a video game and $3 million hit your account? Comment below, tell me. But it's important to understand that this kid named Hooney, it's a salary, right? And so we got to researching on this after hearing this news and thinking it was crazy and trying to figure out what we do with our money. And we find out that there are other people playing esports that are getting paid more. Patrick, how much was the top dude, did you say? About 5 mil?
4.5.
$4.5 million salary to play video games. Patrick, what would you do the moment 4.5 mil hits your bank account?
Go buy a lot of video games.
Patrick would use the money to buy more video games. That sounds like a sound investment because video games got you the money in the first place. But that's it. That's all the jokes I got. That's all the nonsense I have. Let's go on and do the rest of the Tendo show. We've got a lot to talk about tonight, all right? We've got a couple guests tonight. I have some guests I'm very excited to have on the show. But first, we're going to take our first break and hear from our sponsors. Then we'll come back and we'll talk to somebody else.
Today's episode is brought to you by Pat's Axe Store. Come on down to Pat's Axe Store for all your chopping needs. Chopping woods, we got an axe. Chopping bodies, we got an axe. So come on down to Pat's Axe Store for all your axe needs and access to question. Now back to the show.
Need something for the desk. Can't do the show without the rubber duck. All right, guys, welcome back to the Tendo Show. It says here that my first guest tonight is actually our lead graphic designer, Jimmy. And it says that he has an announcement, and I'm a little bit worried about that because Jimmy's a bit unpredictable. So I don't know how this is going to go. I apologize in advance for what's probably about to happen. But Jimmy, come on out here, buddy. It's all right, Jimmy. Don't be shy. It's fine. Jimmy's a little bit camera shy because he thinks that the camera makes his neck look longer. But Jimmy, I think your neck's all right.
Thanks.
All right, come on up here. Come closer. It's fine. Let's see all of you now. Okay, so it says here on my cue card you have an announcement for us.
Yeah.
Should I be worried, Jimmy?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I am worried.
No.
I just don't know me. I'm telling you that I am worried.
Why?
Because I don't know what you're going to do. I've been afraid this far to put you on camera because you're so unpredictable.
Okay.
Okay, well, let's talk about you a little bit, I guess. First of all, Jimmy, I have to know, how long have you been graphic designing? Because you're doing a good job here on the channel.
Just a few months.
Just a few months. Well, Jimmy, that's a bit of a problem because on your resume, you said you've been doing this for years.
Yeah.
So, how long have you been doing this?
Years.
Okay, great. We'll have to talk about this off camera, I guess. All right, let's talk about something else. How about you tell me what you are? It's kind of hard to tell by looking.
A puppet?
Oh, a puppet. Okay, very good. I think that was a little bit obvious. What kind of puppet are you? What are you supposed to be?
An abominable sloth.
An abominable sloth. Okay, I've never heard of one of those before, but I see it though. I see it. All right, where are you from, Jimmy?
Venus.
Okay, so you're an abominable sloth from Venus that has been doing graphic design for a few years now.
Yep.
Okay, great. Well, I think that's enough questions for you. Great answers, I guess. What's your announcement? I don't even want to know.
I have a present for you.
Okay. What is it?
Be right back.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, well, this is weird.
Yep,
What are you doing?
Yep.
What? Are you serious? What is this?
It's a t-shirt.
With our thrift logo on it. Hold on, let me put it on. Is this my size?
Should be.
All right, well, it's a little tight, but I'm a little
It's hard to
big.
get your size.
It is. We've established this, but that's our thrift logo. That is dope. And I'm just now noticing it's kind of hiding behind the chair, but you've got a Tendo logo on your shirt. Bro, that's dope. How long did this take you?
All night, every night, for months.
Months. So since I've hired you, it's taken you this long to put these shirts together.
Yeah.
Hey, well, that's what I hired you for. I wasn't going to say that when we started because I've been a little salty that Jimmy here hasn't gotten our t-shirts done. But I guess this means that the merch store is ready.
Yep.
Is the merch store ready?
TendoStore.com.
No way. You even got a URL?
TendoStore.com.
TendoStore.com. So I guess if you guys are interested in a Tendo shirt or a Shark Thrift shirt, TendoStore.com. Jimmy, is that all you had to announce?
Yep.
All right, well, get off the stage because you're making me nervous. All right, see you, buddy. Now, let's go take another break, guys, and we'll come right back with yet but another guest. No more announcements, I swear. At least I hope not, because my heart's had all it can take. All right, come back in a minute, guys, after a word from our sponsors.
Today's episode is brought to you by the Tendo Store. TendoStore.com for all your Tendo needs. Tendo hoodies, Tendo shirts, Tendo needs, TendoStore.com. Now back to the show.
I love this stuff. All right, everybody, welcome back to the Tendo Show. My next guest, you either love him or you hate him. He's my partner in crime, Pat. Come on out, Pat. What's up, man?
How's it going?
You know, I guess if nothing else, you're at least consistent.
That I am.
I did not ask him to wear a costume this time. Last time the costumes made sense because it was Halloween, but I guess you're just feeling it again, huh?
Yeah, I haven't taken it off since Halloween.
Oh, so you just kept it on, you take a bath in it and everything?
Maybe.
Well, I see you've got a Tendo hoodie on there. Where did you get that at?
Passed by Jimmy in the hallway.
And he gave you a hoodie.
Yeah.
All right, well, Jimmy, I take back everything bad that I said about you, man. Thanks for hooking everybody up with merch. So what do you got to talk about tonight?
I have an announcement to make.
Oh, come on. We don't need more announcements. Well, do you need to make it? Hold on. Do you need to make it now, or should we talk a little bit first?
No.
You want to make it now? All right, what's your announcement?
Well, we are giving away a Tendo shirt.
Oh, nice. So we're launching the merch store today.
Right?
Okay. And we're going to go ahead and give one away. I like that.
Yeah.
All right, well, what do people have to do to win the Tendo shirt?
You have to subscribe.
Okay, so you've got to subscribe to the channel. So if you're already subscribed, check. If you're watching and you'd like to win a Tendo shirt, subscribe now. What else do they have to do?
Like the video.
Like the video.
This one specifically.
This one, not the other videos, this one.
Well, it helps if you like them all.
Yeah, just go like our entire catalog. You don't have to do that, but go ahead if you want to.
And I don't know why I'm holding this up. I have the exact same thing on. But you also have to comment and tell us you subscribed and liked the video.
Okay, so that way, everyone that has subscribed, we will go pull a list of people off that have subscribed, and we'll crumble their names up on a little paper ball and put them in a fish tank and draw them out. How does that sound?
Yeah, we'll have Pants snatch one out of the fish
Yeah,
bowl.
we'll have our cat draw the winner. So if you want to win a Tendo shirt, like, subscribe, comment. Please subscribe, and we are going to give away a Tendo shirt. And you know what? We'll have to start giving away our new merch every Tendo show. Maybe every time we do a Tendo show, we'll draw for the last winner and set up a new draw for a new product.
Sounds good.
All right, so I'm hoping this is the last announcement of the night because I don't think that my heart can take any more. But let's talk a little bit more about what we're doing next week.
Okay.
Me and you are going back to Kentucky,
That is correct.
to your hometown. Where are you from, Patrick?
Lexington, Kentucky.
Lexington, Kentucky. Now, I've been to Lexington a bunch because I too am from Kentucky, just not that side of the state. But what kind of trouble are we going to get into while we're there?
All kinds.
All kinds of trouble.
There's a new thrift store in the town where my parents live.
Okay.
There's-
Hey, you know what I'm going to do when I go? I'm going to wear my Shark Thrift shirt, TendoStore.com. Okay.
There's a new Ben's not too far.
There's a new Goodwill Bins that just opened.
Right.
You know what? We actually had a member on our Discord message me and say, hey, man, Bins just opened up in Kentucky. I hear you're coming through. So thanks to that guy. Also, go join our community Discord if you haven't already. It's a good time. What else are we going to do?
We're going to eat at
Okay.
our favorite local hotspot,
Yeah. Cajun food.
Bourbon and Toulouse.
Cajun food in Kentucky. It's actually not bad.
It's the best.
Yeah, we're probably going to eat there every night of the week. Like, your mom's going to cook us Thanksgiving dinner, and then we're probably still going to go to Bourbon and Toulouse.
Or we could get some to go
Okay.
and bring it to Thanksgiving dinner
Check.
and just throw some turkey in it.
Yeah. Dip the rolls in it. It's great. It's good food. Patrick, before you moved out here, I think the last time that we had hung out, I was in Kentucky for a job. I had to travel to Kentucky's capital, and while I was working, Patrick came and picked me up, drove me around town. He's like, I got this sweet new restaurant we need to go to. And go to it we did, like 4 or 5 times in a few days.
True.
What else are we going to do while we're in Kentucky? I hear your father needs some help with a project.
Yes.
Yes. You know, if you go back and watch the first Tendo episode, I think people thought we were joking, but we said that Patrick's father is an alpaca farmer. That's not a joke.
Nope, that is 100% true.
Not only is it not a joke, but he needs some help.
Yeah, he, spoiler alert, you're gonna wrestle alpaca,
I am.
Yep.
Why me?
because you're the biggest.
Because I'm the biggest. I can. You know.
I mean, they're about the same size as you, but
I'm not gonna crush them though. If I like.
no.
No, they're tough.
Yeah.
I've never wrestled an alpaca. So, guys, I guess if you would like to see old Tendo wrestle an alpaca, I guess you're in the right place. Make sure you're subscribed because then you can win a t-shirt and you can get a notification whenever Tendo wrestles an alpaca. I don't think we'll do it live though.
We could.
We could.
That'd be fun.
That'd be dangerous. I'd accidentally kill an alpaca. That would be dark. That's awesome. Is that all we're going to do?
My dad makes a lot of stuff from the alpaca wool,
Yeah.
and I've heard a little feature.
Oh,
coming
yeah,
this
yeah.
way.
We've discussed interviewing his father about what he does with the alpacas and stuff. So, I don't know. It might be a little bit out of character for this channel, you know, which is thus far mainly a video game channel. But we're going to do an episode of Shark Make and interview him about all his tomfoolery that goes on with his alpaca.
Yeah,
It's going to be fun.
it'll be something.
If you think this guy's funny, wait till you meet his dad. He's an interesting fella.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else to talk about, Mr. Unicorn?
Nope.
Nope. Just excited for the food, really.
Yeah.
That's your main excitement for this trip.
Yeah.
You get to see your mom. You get to eat bourbon Toulouse. You get to watch me roll around the mud with alpaca. What more could you ask for?
That's like the perfect Thanksgiving week.
Yeah. All right. Well, guys, we're going to go to another break, and then we will come back and talk with our last guest of the night, as well as play a little game with that last guest. So don't go anywhere. Hang out for the rest of the Tendo show. It'll be lit.
Today's episode is brought to you by Penelope's Pumpkin Patch. Come on down to Penelope's Pumpkin Patch for all your pumpkin needs. We got big pumpkins, little pumpkins, all your pumpkin needs, and all pumpkin sizes.
Pumpkins!
Back to the show.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Tendo Show. We've got one more guest tonight, and really, she needs no introduction. You know her, you love her. I certainly love her. It's Hannah. Come on in, Hannah. What are you wearing?
I'm wearing a dope t-shirt. You like it?
I've never seen that before in my life. What? Where did you get it?
Jimmy gave it to me in the back.
Oh, of course he did. All right, well, I guess that's why we're paying Jimmy to do what he does. That's pretty dope. I should wear that shirt.
Yeah.
I need my face all across my stomach.
It's a great likeness, the glasses and everything.
Yeah, I mean, that's these glasses. That's pretty cool. Good job, Jimmy. TendoStore.com, people, if you're interested. That's my new favorite one. All right, well, how are you tonight?
I'm good.
How was your day at work?
It was, it was a good day.
For
Cheerful.
those watching who may not know, what do you do at work?
I am a...
But explain it badly.
I sell pretty wedding dresses to people getting married.
That's your worst description?
I guess. I don't know.
All right.
What's the worst way to describe it?
I don't know, but all right, well, good. So what do you want to do tonight? You didn't come with an announcement, did you?
I did, actually.
I was being sarcastic. You shouldn't even know about the announcements because you weren't here when we shot them. What's your announcement?
It's kind of an announcement. It's more of a gift, actually.
Oh, you brought me presents.
I brought you a gift.
Okay, well, that's better because I've had all the announcements I can take. Well, it says here that we're going on a trip and we're leaving you here. How do you feel about that?
I'm going to spend some quality time with Pants. I'm super...
I really thought for sure you were going to say by yourself. You were going to spend some quality time with yourself.
Oh, no, just me and Pants.
So you're going to stay here and cat sit.
My fur baby.
You're going to stay here and pants sit so me and Patrick can go wild on the road.
Go have some fun, yeah.
Well, all we're really going to do is go to some thrift stores and eat a bunch of food. I sure do wish you could go, though.
I know, I'm like, that sounds really fun. I'm kind of...
What are you going to eat for Thanksgiving while we're gone?
That's a great question. I don't know, isn't like Chinese kind of a ritual thing where you go and get Chinese on
Well,
Thanksgiving?
for us it is. We normally go to the Chinese buffet on holidays. You going to do that by yourself?
Maybe. That sounds pretty good. I like Chinese food.
Go be a loner at the Chinese restaurant? Well, I say that. We were talking earlier on the episode. Patrick and I are going to go get bourbon in Toulouse, the restaurant that we're excited to eat at. And we're just going to actually eat it on Thanksgiving.
Okay. That works, I guess.
How do you think your mom's going to feel about that, Pat?
Rolling.
I'll be okay with it.
His mom's down with whatever. All right, well, I guess it's present time.
I guess so.
Unless you got something else to talk about.
I'm pretty excited to give you this present.
All right, well, bring it on out, I guess.
All right.
I'm a little bit scared. I'm not as scared as I was with Jimmy, but what?
Gotta balance it.
What? Is it a piñata?
It is. It's a turkey piñata.
Well, I guess it's fitting. It is Thanksgiving time real soon. All right. So what do I break it open with?
I don't know. You'll find something, I'm sure.
Well, today's episode is sponsored by Pat's Axe Store, so I really kind of hate to do this to this guy. I bet. What do you think falls off first? The eyeballs?
Oh, you're gonna split them in half. Oh!
Oh, he's good.
You're sturdy. Yep, the eyeballs.
There goes the eyeballs.
What?
Oh my God. I don't know how to show you this. This is the best piñata I've ever seen. Is that? Do you see that? That's the kernel, and then inside here, it's all gone a bit mushy now, but there's some Kentucky Fried Chicken. All right, well, I guess come take your present.
In the spirit of you going to Kentucky, I thought it might be nice.
Kentucky Fried Chicken. All right, well, those Colonel Sanders, he's going to have a bath, though, because he's covered in chicken. Go ahead.
There's stuffing in it.
You want a piece, Pat? There's a little bit of stuffing on the chicken. You down? You down? I don't want to eat the stuffing.
Don't eat the stuffing.
I mean, will it kill me?
It probably won't really hurt you.
All right, well, I guess that's dinner. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for hanging out with us on another episode of the Tendo Show. Come back next time. We'll be doing this again pretty soon. You know, there's a Christmas episode coming up. Thanks for watching. TendoStore.com. Now, peace out. It's time to go eat some chicken.